And we still stay with road traffic regulations now. The Dansoman Division Police, led by the Divisional Police Commander ACP Isaac Asante, has embarked on an operation to clamp down on the use of motorcycles for criminal activities within the division. In the course of the operation, the police impounded some 105 motorcycles with various offenses. The motorcycles are being screened for further action. In a similar drive, Operation Absolute Sanity was embarked upon by the Kolibo district. 85 motorbikes and 14 tricycles in the Kolibo district were impounded. The Dansoman Division Police Commander ACP Isaac Asante joins me over the telephone for a conversation. Good morning to you, sir. If you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Great.
Yeah.
So why did you first go on this operation?
Yeah, I think good morning and good morning to your cherished listeners. Yeah, I think I heard you on your introduction when you said we've embarked on an Operation Absolute Sanity. So basically, we want to bring sanity on our road within the jurisdiction and also as a means of curbing motorbike-related crimes.
Is it because this division has particularly been recording a lot of cases with motorcycles involved?
Yeah, I will not say this division, but I think you are in the media, and sometimes you do hear reported cases of people riding motorbikes, creating a lot of nuisance on our road. So I think based on that, the police need to be proactive, and this is exactly what we've done or we are doing.
Okay, so what should we expect would happen to the motorcycles that you've impounded and the people who are riding?
Yes, you agree with me that it is not every motor rider who uses it for criminal activity. That is the reason why we are screening them. And yesterday, after the operation, the screening, immediately the screening exercise began. And those who were with genuine documents and who were using the motorbikes genuinely for their business, they brought their documents and their motorbikes were released. Yesterday,
an attack?
yes, if those people we impounded their motor, if truly they are people who believe in law, then in this operation, they need to obey traffic regulations. Two, we also expect that the use of motorbikes for criminal activities should reduce, if not to cease.
So Operation Absolute Sanity, after these motorbikes and the screening that you're going to go through, I'm not sure that alone will bring sanity on the roads, because some actually ride really badly on the roads. What's going to happen?
Yeah, it's true. As we have done here within the Downs, why not? Police will operate jurisdiction rights. And I strongly believe my colleagues in other jurisdictions are also doing the same. So in totality, I think we will be able to do something. And it is not just going to be a 9-day wonder. We've done it. We did it yesterday, and I don't think we are going to end it. It is going to continue unabated.
So those that you have arrested, what kind of charges are you preferring against them?
Yeah, that is why I said those people who came with their documents, you know, they have genuine case. We could not prefer any charge because some of, in fact, they were actually in their helmet, they have genuine documents, so you cannot prefer any charge against them. That's why I said we are waiting for those who do not have the genuine documents. And if I look at, if I see journey documents, some of the motorbikes are unregistered. They don't have insurance cover. They don't have road royalty. Some are not even wearing helmets. So for them, the law will take its course.
So where's the concentration? Is it on the bikes or also the persons who are riding them at the time of arrest?
Not that. It's true. It's either on the bike or on the person. If the person is not riding and is not having a helmet, I think the charges will go to the person. If it is not registered, in fact, you cannot take action against the motorbike. I hope you understand me. It is the person, because if you are riding an unregistered motorbike, it is you, the person, who has committed the offense.
So how many of such people do you have in custody?
No, motor offenses are not criminal offenses. So we only impounded, and once you have your property with the police, you will by all means come.
So as we speak, how many motorbikes do you have?
Currently, we have about 70 with us. As I said yesterday, we were about 35 of them were able to bring their journey documents. And that was their motorbikes were released to them. But as I speak, we have 70 now in custody.
Okay, ACP Asante, help me out. These motorbikes are not supposed to be commercially working in terms of Okada is not legal.
Yes.
Okay, so what kind of explanation, the 35 that you let go, is it just the documentation that says they're genuinely, or they're genuine in terms of documentation rights, or you care about what business they do with the bikes?
No, we were not able to know whether the motorbike they were riding were being used for commercial purpose or not, because sometimes the motor was impounded with only the rider. So you cannot verify whether it's Okada or whatever it is. We were organizing an operation to bring sanity on the road. So we were just arresting them. Most of them were also not even obeying the road regulations. Where there is a red light, they were just crossing. I hope you understand.
I do get you,
ACP Asante. The Okada is not like, excuse me to say, taxi that it has been painted and is being used for commercial. It is very difficult to know that.
But ACP Asante, and I don't know your area very well, but there are places where we know it's visible that this place is for the motorbike riders, and if you want one to go somewhere, that's where you get them. In fact, sometimes you find more than 10 packed at a time with the riders on, waiting to get people to come and join them and move. Unless you don't have such places in your area.
Yeah, we are targeting all those areas. And for those ones, those ones, it's not easy getting them, because the moment they see the presence of the police, they all scatter.
Okay. So just for purposes of education, is the passenger also offending a certain law? Yeah,
normally, those we are arrested. Sometimes you get them, and they will tell you it's not Okada. It's a friend who has given him lift. This is how Ghanaians are. They always want to defend the indefensible. You get the person, so this is not Okada, that's my brother who is giving me a right. You cannot challenge the person. But I think we can use this opportunity to also educate Ghanaians to not to patronize their services. Because they are the same people, you take them, and they may drop you at your house, and the next time they will come and rob you. Sometimes you pick them from the bank, and they will ask people to come and cross you and take whatever money is with you. So we have to be very careful with them.
ACP Asante, if I confess that I was a passenger, what will the police do to me?
Well, it hasn't come. Nobody has confessed to me.
Okay, but if a passenger did, because sometimes I guess people would try to defend and say they are not passengers, it's not for a commercial purpose, because they are also afraid that the law will get them.
Yeah, that is why I said none of those people, the motorbikes that we arrested. You see, the moment you even the person, the pillion rider, you see him going his way. You see, and none of them has indicated to me or any of the arresting officers that he was a passenger.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm just asking, you know, so that we can all learn. If you find me and I'm a passenger encouraging an activity that is illegal, what would happen to me?
And that is what I'm saying. That one has not come to my notice. It hasn't come to my notice.
Okay.
Yes.
So, ACP Asante, finally, so if I came to your division, the Dansoman area today, what would I find?
You will find a lot of motorbikes here. Yes, they are right here.
So I'm talking about the entire area, because I expect that because of the operation that happened yesterday, there will be less motorbikes within the community. Would I be right?
Yes, for that one, I'm very sure you'll find them. And as I told you, it is not everybody who was arrested who was using the motorbike illegally. So it could be that you find somebody who is riding his motorbike and he has genuine documents and he's using it genuinely for his business. Yeah.
ACP Isaac Asante would have to leave the conversation here. Thank you for your time. That's the Dansoman Police Commander there telling us about some motorbikes that they impounded yesterday.